On the slot, looks big, Val, score!
Breaks loose, backhands it in front, tipped away from Darnell Nurse. He'll guide it back around the boards. Another shift for Edmonton, sustained attacking zone time. Patrick Kane challenges Draisaitl, easily eludes, shoots and scores! Could feel that one coming. Draisaitl, his 25th.
Where they have to be on the ice. This line's one of them. Ever since Corey Perry was injected up in the lineup with Evander Kane and Leon Draisaitl, they all know exactly what they have to do on the line. Watch the traffic in front of Husso here in front of the net. I mean, Corey Perry continually drives himself into that blue paint. He's an absolute screen.
A change of pace on Wallman. That'll go nowhere. Kane into the slot. McDavid just had it off the toe of his stick. Nugent Hopkins will give it right back to him. Angled off the boards. Nurse guides over to Ceci. His shot. To home. Nugent Hopkins with the tip. Ceci put it in the right area. And Edmonton extends to a 2-0 lead.
It's going to be his, but it was Warren Fogle at the start of this whole sequence with some great work in the offensive zone to hold on and wait for this group to get on the ice, funnel it back to the defense, and then get it to the net with a screen in front. Once again, you got to fight through the check of Seider. Nugent Hopkins does.
Feathered it across, quick in front and blasted from behind was Veleno. He was flattened by Ekholm. DeBrincat, Kane from Seider, peering inside, cross ice, one-timer score. Alex DeBrincat, who had come in with just one goal in his last 15, fed by his old teammate from Chicago. DeBrincat from Kane. The Red Wings are on the board.
And watch this. The first one, he tries to go back against the grain. That's DeBrincat trying to go right back to the front. Veleno standing there waiting for it. And the second time, it's a laser again. Little wait, and then right onto the take with DeBrincat. And we've seen that so many times before. And he kind of doesn't really get a great shot away, but it's the quickness. Get it away in a flash. It's hard for the goaltender to get across.
Shot 7-3 Detroit in this period. McDavid from Bouchard. Seider wraps him up. McDavid on Nugent Hopkins. Wide open in front. Bouchard scores. 3-1 Edmonton. His 12th.
With Mo Seider here on the forecheck, as Seider kind of gets his stick in there, McDavid kind of grabs onto for that split second, holds it. Seider didn't like it, but he's able to force it with the one hand over to Nugent Hopkins, and he finds Bouchard, who comes late. And everybody puck watching when McDavid has the puck. Look at everybody funnel towards it. Bouchard left all alone. He says, thank you very much, and picks the corner.
Vary, but what doesn't vary is his love for the game and his love for talking about the game.
And Gene, so here's a chance, double stuff on Skinner, and the rebound scores. Joe Veleno, a third whack at it. Sprong might have taken a stick to the chops for his trouble, but the Red Wings can celebrate another power play goal tonight that pulls them within 3-2.
A power play against Edmonton still hasn't had one, but both power plays they've converted on, and both power plays relatively quickly. And this one, the drive by Strome to the net first, and then boom. The rebound comes out to Veleno, and he jams it home. So one jam, two jams, and then Veleno just kind of chops through the skates of both Nurse and Ceci. Somehow this puck goes through. Watch this, right through both of their legs, and finds the back of the net. Obviously,
Ekholm was able to reel him in.
Good job coming back.
Well, he needed to. Kulak had been caught on the previous pinch and also got back into the play. Kane to the middle of the ice. Comfer in front. Kane scores! We're tied! And that time Skinner couldn't get it cross.
Yeah, and that look says it all from Stuart Skinner. He's saying, okay, guys, what's going on here? Zero time almost in the offensive zone. The one time they went in and won a battle, it was McDavid to Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard for the goal to make it 3-1. Since then, the Wings have stormed back into this game. Chance after chance after chance, and a lot outnumbered. This one here again. Great recovery by Ekholm to come back and break it up, but the Wings just stay with it. And great players get lost in coverage, and that's exactly what Patrick Kane does. Gets lost in behind a beautiful pass.
have to be cleaned up tonight. Stuart Skinner and his team looking for a clean sheet. Beautiful look by Bouchard to Hyman, but Snyder was there to negate. And now McDavid with the steal. Centering pass, Bouchard. Save, rebound. What a tremendous play. Going belly down to knock it in.
I'll tell you what, great pass up the ice here. Edmonton's starting to look, and a good defensive play. Had Larkin there, Snyder with the steal, but it's the forecheck of McDavid. I mean, this guy hunts down pucks, and that's exactly what he does. This is a terrific save. On this shot by Bouchard by line. He gets the glove on this. I couldn't believe it when he loaded it up, but then the diving play.
David, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman reunited here in the third period with Edmonton holding a 4-3 lead. Nugent Hopkins makes a move through Wallman and shot score! 5-3!
By Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. This is a terrific play. A little spin move by Bouchard out of the zone. And then McDavid to Nugent-Hopkins. Beautiful move to the inside. And that shot, we haven't seen it for a while. He picks that far side. Such a great release. And it's the quickness that he gets it away. He uses the screen asider. One goal coming into this game in the last 13 games.
McDavid and Draisaitl out there following the successful kill. Just when Edmonton needed it most. Sherratt's soft chip doesn't get it out. Bouchard. Three-point game in his own right. Sherratt turnover. Draisaitl in front, kicks in. Rebound, score! Hyman, his 32nd. Edmonton has doubled Detroit up. 6-3.
A successful one, the first one of the game for Edmonton. Necessary to kill off the Red Wings. But it's the keep in by Bouchard, the effort by Hyman, just get in, disrupt, and this one's a turnover by Sherratt. He's getting a little pestered by McDavid, turns it over to the wrong guy, Leon Draisaitl, and he waits and just kind of threads it through, and it stops. It goes about half speed in the line, and guess who's there? Zach Hyman. I mean, especially in the second period early. In the first period, there was a flurry, too, and right there, another great save. Skinner, in my opinion, allowed his team to stabilize.
Here's McDavid. Beautiful spin move. Redirection home by Vander Kane. 5 points for McDavid. Kane's 19th. And Edmonton running Detroit right out of the building.
And then just watch McDavid go to work here. This bouncing puck, a little chop into the neutral zone with speed. The Salvardian spinorama backhand pass to Kane and finishes. Get the paddle down. And, you know, it's just sometimes you go through stretches like that, and I do really believe that's why they wanted to shake some things up, get some guys in different situations, wanted to get more to certain individuals. And, you know, you try things. If it backfires, you change it up and you tweak things. Even when it's good, you try and make it better. They put it back together.
Redirected. Perron from Sherratt. David Perron's been doing that for a decade and a half. And he pulls the Wings within 7-4.
I mean, uses his body to protect the stick a little bit and then
doesn't have to do anything silly. Nugent Hopkins skated out up top. Shoveled over. Kulak. Nugent Hopkins. McDavid rolling toward the net. Broken up. Backdoor Nugent Hopkins tips it home. It's 6 assists for Connor McDavid.
They might be looking down at this right now just to see if it might have crossed over. I thought he kept it in from my vantage point, but obviously don't have it. But here's the...
your final. Edmonton 31-17-1 and 26-5 in its last 31 games.